and welcome back to Temple of Helios. Today, since I've been playing freaking visual novels, we're going to play another one this week, or this next coming week. Unlike, I'm also going to be playing Monster Prom again. I'm playing Monster Prom again on Wednesday, but for today I thought, you know what, I'm going to start another one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing the Waters Above Prelude. And I guess the Prelude's a prequel to like the real game that's going to come out soon. And this is a Yuri visual novel. If you don't know what Yuri is, it's what's the word? Lesbians! Why? Because why not? So, now I like the artwork in this game. So I guess we can choose one of these stories that go by. So which one should we choose today? The Guardian of Jealous Things, Leanne, Water, remind me. Now I've never played any of this. So I don't know anything like y'all do. So we're gonna choose. We're gonna choose this one. As I open my eyes, naked in the sand, oh my, I wonder what it must be like to feel the sun on my bare skin. What would it be like to live in a world with air? The sky that is up above and not beneath my feet, or your feet, where the stars are distant points of light, not cherished friends. How strange would it be to wake up with the hot sun shining directly on your face to see shadows cast at every turn. The morning water is bright and warm, but the light comes from every direction, not from the sky, emerging from the magic that infuses every inch of the water that surrounds us. Oh. First off, this artwork is just amazing. See, this is what makes me want to make a visual novel. Like, straight up. Take a crack at it and just, I love shit like this, you know. Return to Helios, laying beside me, sleeping so soundly, she'd be perfect for the spotlight. Myself, I was born to be the stellar stagehand I am. I'd melt away in the heat. I lift Sheila's arm off my chest and kiss her hand gently before laying it on the ground. She doesn't wake, she doesn't even stir. She's so beautiful the sun couldn't hope to compete. Even laying there silently, it looks like her smile could flash across her face at any moment. And I love that smile, so quick and easy. I love the infectious way she laughs. Why would I ever need the sun when I have her? I sat up and ran my hand along her back. Fine grains of sand roll smoothly between my skin and hers. I feel like I could sit here admiring her for hours. I really could too. I have no pressing responsibilities today. I'm sure Sheila would enjoy the admiration as well. I probably mispronounced that word completely. But I couldn't want to include either of us that much. And honestly, I'm not sure which of us needs it less. I stand up to brush off the sand off my back and my legs. We should have brought a towel. I don't know why I let Sheila talk me into these things. It clings to my skin, it probably all in my hair. I'll be shaking it out for weeks. But I can't say last night wasn't fun. I feel my face starting to flush just thinking about it. Flush. Oh my. Please don't have this be inappropriate. Please don't let this be inappropriate content. We can't have that on this channel because we're advertiser friendly. Okay. I shake off those unladylike thoughts. I never. How dare they? I'm a lady. None of those thoughts enter my brain. I shake off those unlady thoughts just like I shake off the sand off my clothes as I pick them up. Oh, that's right. She's naked. As I put mine on, I do the same with Sheila's, leaving them folding on a nearby rock. Shilo? Shilo? Shio? Shio? Shilo? Clo? Cleo? Cleo. What the fuck? Cleo. It's Cleo, ladies and gentlemen. I sounded it out. I'm educated. Totally not dyslexia. As I'm doing that, I hear snickering from behind me. I turn around and there she is, with the unflagging smile, arms outstretched, sand sparkling on her breast. What kind of game is this? Please don't show me. Please do not show me boobs. And she's laughing at me. I don't want to have to blur this out. Come back. After I just said, what? Hello? She pouts, but it's just an infection. Her lips press in such an exaggerated manner. I can tell she doesn't expect me to take it seriously. Besides, she had to have known there was no way I was getting back down there. I throw her shirt into her face. Get dressed. Cleo pulls her shirt down over her head and then wiggles her arms through the holes. Wow, you sure are in a hurry. You must have something real exciting planned for today. You're the one supposed to be making plans today. My schedule is completely open. Well, what I planned to do was stay in bed longer than this. I walk over to her and crouch down. I do try my best to fix a mess in her hair. There's not much I can do though. I don't think Cleo's ever brushed it in her life. And every time I bring it up, she just shrugs. Oh my. While I'm preoccupied with that, she pulls my hand away. She pulls my hand away by the wrist and presses her lips against mine so forcefully, I almost lost my balance. Oh my. What the fuck? However, she just wraps her arms around my waist, pulling me closer, stabilizing me. Aww. Just like always, she's there to prop me up. I pull back from the kiss, standing, and I grab her hands and pull her up. She groans as I lift her to her feet. Alright, are we supposed to be relaxing? The whole point of taking time off is for you can sleep in with me. Oh my. Cleo yawns and blinks, still shaking off the effects of sleep. Still holding her by the hand, I led her over to the rest of her clothes. Staying in bed all day isn't relaxing to me, you know that. I look back to where we were laying just a few seconds ago, not that you could call a pile of sand a bed. You sure though? I don't think I've ever seen you just sit and do nothing in all the time I've known you. Well, when's the last time you let yourself just relax? Just be lazy. I turn my hands over palmed. I turn out my hands open palmed. I don't like doing nothing. Far from being relaxing, it makes me anxious. We only have so much time and there's so many things I could be doing. Amen, sis. Besides, just sitting around leaves me all alone with my thoughts, and the less time spent like that, the better. She lifts her head up and kisses me on the cheek. Well, this is supposed to be Myra time? So if you're sure you don't want to join me in a nice long wello, then she puts her lips against mine, and I realize, to me, kissing her is the most relaxed thing in the world. Oh, that's cute. For a long time, we don't talk. The peaceful waters are only occasionally disturbed by a passing school of fish, of the errant crab crawling against the rocks, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, winding our way through the silent sands outside of the town, taking our time, nowhere to be, enjoying one another's presence. The celestial authority always barks when we take days like this. Their head of maintenance heading off into the wilderness for a full day with the keeper who cares for Leanne, one of the brightest stars in the sky. We don't get this opportunity often, and I intend to relish it. It's only a mile or two back to town, but we can take our time, wandering around in whatever direction catches our fancy. I feel Cleo squeezes my hand in several short bursts. I look up to see her pointing off in the distance, out towards an outcropping of pink coral. Look at that! It's just like your hair color. It's so cool. I smile. Even from the distance I can tell it's not. It's a much brighter color than my hair, almost neon even. We should take a closer look. Look at that. That's just like, we should take a closer look. Yeah, I move forward, pulling her along with me. At least at first, Cleo quickly gets overexcited and runs ahead until she's dragging me. In her rush, she lets go of my hand and dashes forward. I feel a stupid little pang of loneliness in my heart as she fingers brush past mine. She stops when she gets to the outcropping and turns around, smiling at me excitedly. Sorry guys, I'm dyslexic, just bear with me. See what I say. They're exactly the same. You could be related. Wow. Sweetie, I love you, but there's something I like. Could you imagine me with a garish color? I don't, okay. I'd never be able to leave the house. Okay, her smile just widens, totally disregarding my correction. You leave the house for me. You already do. Aww. Her voice is coy and teasing. She's right, but she's also wants me to play along. So I puff out my cheeks, fold my arms across my chest, and spin around on my heel. Woo! Huh. Oh, okay. I found in myself to leave the house just fine before I met you. Ooh! That's the tea. She's immediately behind me, hands on my shoulders, attempting to mollify my foreign annoyance. I don't know. You're sure about that? She says as she peeks out from behind my shoulder. I jerked my head away, chin up. Arcratic defiance? Yes. But that's when I see it. On the ground, a starfish, with each of its arms and a claw of a crab. Oh god. Each pulling it in different directions? What the fuck? That sight sends a shiver through me. Jesus Christ, Leanne. All pretense of annoyance drains from me. Cleo must realize something's wrong because she grips tight onto my arms. Hey, is everything okay? I point down to the starfish, and immediately as I do, it's torn up. Oh, it's torn. Cindered? What? The crabs scurry away along the sand, each carrying one piece of it. I was never good at omens, but the way this has seized my heart, it has to be one. I want to be wrong. I've always been wrong before. I'm just a stupid girl who's wrong again and bad at divination. Getting worried over nothing. Still, I have to know. It can't be about them. It was just a starfish. I turn around and Cleo squeezes tighter onto my hand as I do. Undaunted, I hike up my skirt and run, my fingers slipping through her grasp. A moment before, I don't feel the pang of loneliness as our hands part. I'll get back and Leanne will be there, safe and asleep in their chamber. A beautiful star, ready to light up the sky tomorrow night. Cleo calls out to me, but I don't look back. I'm just a stupid girl who lets her anxiety get the better of her yet again. Please let that be true. It feels like I make it to town in an instant. My thoughts are tidally and twirling my head. Any moment, I think I have a hold on one. It seems to slip right by me. All I can do is keep running. I move through the streets, forcing people to jump out of the way. I don't even bother to try to avoid them. I don't care what kind of scandalized looks they may be giving me. All I care about is Leanne is safe. Is that Leanne safe? So I keep on. And as I do, I see someone I know. Recognition flashes across their face. They yell my name. They reach out to grab me. I jump to the left, nearly losing my balance and my heels. I right myself on a passerby and then weave my way into the crowd. I know what they want to say. I don't want to hear it. If I don't hear it, it's not true. Let me delude myself for just a bit longer. I want to run back into the city, back into Cleo. I want to run back out of the city and back into Cleo's arms. I want to pretend none of this happened. But I don't do that. I can't do that. Leanne deserves so much more than that. After all they've weathered, after everything they've helped me through, I have to at least pretend to be strong. I want to see them. I need to see them. They always say moments like this feel endless, that everything moves in slow motion. I wish they were true. I wish these streets stretched out endlessly towards the horizon. I wish I could spend just one moment longer before crossing this watershed that I never thought I have to cross. But the truth is I'm there before I know it. I bolt up the stairs, past the guards, checking badges. I think I've even shoved one of them out of the way. Ooh, this is so pretty. The entrance hall is mostly empty. Most of the stars have already in their places in the sky. Keepers beside them humming lullabies, cryptic lullabies, just like I'm supposed to be doing right now. I dash through the hallways, making sharp turn after turn, slamming into walls. I don't care at all. As I'm running, I stumble forward and my heels slip over my shoe. I catch myself on the wall and I don't stop. I just kick off the shoes and keep running, my feet slapping against the cold marble floors. And then I finally reach it. Leanne's room. The light is on. The door is open from inside. I can hear low voices. I'm panting. I can't breathe. I can't swallow. My whole body quivers, and I can't tell if it's from fear or exhaustion. I take a tentative step forward. My stomach lurches. I close my eyes and take a breath, try to calm myself. My heart is pounding so hard I can feel it in my throat. When I open my eyes again, the assistant archivist is standing in front of me. Glaring with the unreadable expression of her face, she's exactly who I don't want to see right now. There was no need for you to run. Her voice is cold as I feel right now. She glances down to my bare feet and then without another remark, she steps back into Leanne's room. I follow her in, and the moment I do, my fears are confirmed. I can't feel Leanne at all. I can hear their voice in my head. The warmth and love tenderly radiating from them is gone. They're gone. My legs give out and my knees crack against the ground. There's two other nymphs in this room, both of them wearing white gowns, masks. They're standing over the bed in the center of the room where Leanne is still laying. poking and prodding. They have some instruments in their hands, getting some kind of readings. I don't know what they're for. I don't know who they are. I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be doing. And Iris next to them, just writing away on her parchment, completely detached from the situation. Not one of them has so much as glanced at me. Holding on to the door frame, I raise shakily to my feet. I make a few unsteady steps across the room, closer to the bed, closer to them. All the glow is gone from their body. Their shimmering flesh is dull and dark and lifeless, as empty as the sky without them. Leanne, what happened to you? My face is hot. My eyelids are quaking. The tears are running down my face and dripping off my chin. I reach out my hand. I want to touch them. I'm not sure if it's to confirm that this is really happening, or it's a parting tenderness. It doesn't matter anymore because I don't get to. Iris grabs my wrist, squeezes so hard that her nails dig into my skin, but she doesn't look up at me. I yank my hand free. How this happened? Tell me how this happened. I finally get her attention. We lock eyes. If you were half the star keeper everyone imagines you to be, you wouldn't have to ask that. Fuck. Savage. How? The words catch on my teeth. I'm stunned. Even the other two nymphs in the room realize how cruel that is. One looks up and glares at her. Iris just goes back to writing like nothing ever happened. Then the nymph in the white dress turns to me. We're not sure how it happened. Their vitals alarm went off this morning. By the time someone got in here, they were already gone. Gone? Leanne's gone? I don't want to hear that. I always thought I would be bonded to them for life. They were old. Oh. But there were still hundreds of years left. They were supposed to outlive me. They had dozens star keepers before. But now I'm here, I'm alone, they left me all alone. What am I supposed to do now? She keeps talking, but nothing else she says matters. Every word washes over me like another wave of grief. Her voice is remote, fading. I'm sure if she's even talking to anyone. 4 other stars. The lines of the world whittle and burst. The colors sheep out and blend into an inky blackness. The exact same time. I built my life around Leanne. Being a star keeper was what defined me. They needed me like no one ever needed me. Like no one else ever would. We're working to find an answer. I was everything to them. They were my light. And then a hand on my shoulder, trying to pull me back. With the hand comes the voice. The words are perfectly like an item being checked off a list. I'm sorry for your loss. Ooh. Okay, so I guess we're done with the storyline of Leanne here. I'm really digging this. Like, dang. So this is just a prelude. The official games don't come out at a later point. And wow. Okay, so far this novel takes place under the sea, where these nymphs are the characters, and they guard or protect over stars. And it sounds like her galaxy, or her I'm assuming it's a galaxy because it's talking about 4 stars, exploded, went supernova, and it went black. And that her star system, or her little cluster, died. And same was Leanne. I'm really liking this. It's like very much like mythology based with the nymphs. I guess the nymphs in the ocean control the sky, watch over the stars. This is interesting. Or the waters above and wow, this is really getting I'm really liking this story. Aside from the fact that it's like Yuri and Yuri based and stuff, but still, this is quite interesting. I might continue this and do other videos in the next coming weeks of the rest of the 3. Let me know if you want that, actually. Otherwise, I mean, I might. But, like, let me know if you guys want to see more of the Waters Above Prelude. And when the actual game comes out, should I do a playthrough of it? Yeah, so just let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. And I shall see y'all Wednesday with the new video.